But yeah, it's like a fun girls' night. When we first started, we didn't know. I mean, we knew what we were doing, but we would have guests, and we had like a stand-up opener. And then we were like, we don't need this shit. Like, no one cares. They don't need to be warmed up, but they're warm. They're hot. They're ready to go. They don't care about this comedian. And we were like, they just are here to see us. Like, we don't need to have guests and do all this stuff. So, I mean, we open up top with like 45 minutes to an hour of like just us riffing, telling stories, stuff like that, and people love it. And then we bring people up on the stage. It's just like a wild.
Must be nice to have confidence. I'll try to have that one day.
They're just here to see us. Who gives a fuck?
But it's true. Like we went
yeah, and they're right. It's like fuck.
Yeah, when we go to our shows, I'm like, these people, they're gonna be so surprised when we take the stage. Like they definitely
No,
think
it's
there's
the
someone
same
else here.
thing. It's just that people aren't wandering into a theater show to see whoever's there. Like they're there to see us. It's not like comedy clubs where the people are just like, I'll go see comedy tonight.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like people are coming just to see us. They don't need an opener. They don't need guests. They don't need all this shit.
Yeah.
It's the same thing for you guys. They're only there to see you.
Makes
I guess.
no sense.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yes.
They laugh sometimes. I'm like, come on, that wasn't funny. This is silly.
You should have your family there so they can give you those pity laughs. You should actually invite
No, my
them.
family. Oh my god, could you imagine if my family showed up? I mean, we did a whole segment. Our last show we did. Remember when like that lunch table meme was going around?
Which one?
It was like a cartoon picture of a cafeteria, and it was like, which table are you sitting at? And
Okay,
it had
yeah,
a bunch of names, and we did terrorists and porn stars.
Okay.
So I'm
And
like,
we tried to partner porn
like
stars who
mixing
would,
them
like,
all up.
get
So I
with
had
that
like
terrorist.
my favorite like porn stars mixed with like Mohammed Atta and Osama bin Laden.
Got
And
it.
like, and it's just like not what my family needs to be seeing.
That's
Bonnie
fair.
Ryan
Being
with
like,
PTA
I would
characters,
hang
that
out with,
makes sense.
yeah, like I would hang out with the guy who committed 9/11 to watch Heather Brooks suck a dick. I don't need my mom saying
That's
that.
fair.
You know? Like that's just
Yeah, I feel like my mom wouldn't even get that. She'd be like, "What?"
Yeah, maybe that's what I need to bank on. I'm so fucking sick that my family wouldn't even get it.
They don't even get it. They hear people laughing. They're like, "Our son."
That's what I think. My
it.
dad isn't even coherent during the shows. He's not even awake. I think he was asleep at our first show at Caroline's. He's just like, oh, she's making people laugh. Got it. I
Full
made
sack full of cum.
in Dallas, there was this guy, actually friends with Ashley. He's very cute, and I was like, I'm gonna fuck that guy after the show, and I made him get up and shake hands with my dad at the show, and I was like, this is the guy I'm gonna fuck after the show. They like shook
you're
hands.
crazy, Raina. That is terrible.
It was a lot.
It was great.
I mean, that is great
He
from
was
a
there
like
with-
audience point of view.
Well, no,
You're
that's the thing.
sick.
When our
It was
dads
great.
are in the audience, people like lose their mind. Like I do a bit on stage, like, well, it's the truth. But like back in the day when I was like 19, I fucked this guy that worked for my dad, and I've been doing this bit about it, and I did it at a comedy club over the summer. My dad was in the audience, and he's great. He's like, that was funny. He did not know I fucked that guy though, which I
Yeah.
actually did. And so he's like, that was so funny. You crushed it. I'm so proud of you. He's wonderful. And then about an hour later, he came up. This guy's name was Matt, and he came up to me later, and he was like, hey, I feel like I need to tell you something. You know, I didn't know if I should tell you this. And I'm like, what is he gonna say? And he was like, you know, a couple years ago, that guy Matt died of AIDS.
You fucked a guy with AIDS.
And then I'm like losing my mind. I'm like, my life is flashing before my eyes. And he was like, I'm just kidding.
That's
he
Her
got
dad's
me.
so savage.
He fucking got me.
dude. That
I would
is
punch that guy in the
And then he
face.
just
so
walked
dark.
away. I'm
I
like,
would
my
punch that
dad's
guy in the face.
my dad wins.
Yeah.
The when I went down to
Holy shit.
I had a friend,
Kevin's upset.
Holy shit. That is fucking me up, man. That is fucking me up.
I-
I
that's
can't
right.
imagine hearing that. I can't imagine saying
No,
that to
I like
you
when
if I
I-
was him. I can't. I mean,
And then he just was like, gotcha. And just like, we just like took a shot, you know?
I had a friend in El Salvador who had I went down to visit her and I met one
He's
of her
still thinking
friends,
about it. He's upset.
and like when I went to shake his hand, he was missing 2 fingers, and I didn't really think anything of it. But then we get to partying that night, and he tells me he blew him off in a firework accident, and when he blew him off, he passed out right away. So we woke up in the hospital in a bed, like strapped down, so he couldn't like scratch stuff and whatnot. And he said they used a skin graft from inside his fucking leg, and his dad was there, and he's like, Dad, what happened? And his dad goes, son, you blew your dick off. And didn't tell him, didn't correct him for a day, like not right away, a gotcha, because he was strapped down, so he couldn't like rip his stitches out and stuff like that. Didn't tell him for a day, let him think
I'm
he blew his dick
horrified.
off.
What an asshole.
This seems like the wrong time to do that to your kid.
Right.
like, not
it
the
was
time
like,
to teach
anyway,
lessons.
Get back to sleep. I'll catch you in the morning. We'll work on this.
I'm shook.
That dad did not want that kid. He's been waiting all this time.
He was like 16 when it happened.
Bad dad
Actually,
jokes.
He was
What,
probably
a
younger
kid?
because I
This is a
met him when he
kid.
was 17.
With no coping skills at all. Your dad shows up and says that shit. At least Ashley's an adult.
He was like fully healed, but like I went down there my junior year of high school. So I was probably 17. He was hanging out in our friend group. I would guess he was in that age.
If I was 16
he
and
was
thought I lost my
fully
dick,
healed.
I would kill myself.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I can't believe he survived the night.
Yeah.
Right.
Good thing he was strapped down. He would have killed himself.
Yeah,
Who is this guy? I'll pity fuck him.
I don't know. Like,
Wait, he has the dick. He does have the dick.
he
does have the
dick.
fingers.
No,
Yes,
does he have
yeah.
two missing
Fingers, though?
fingers?
What's that?
He has the fingers or no?
He has the fingers.
Fingers are
I
gone.
forget what 2 fingers he's
Let's
missing.
hope
He's
it's not the
missing
middle
2
two.
fingers.
He can still give you the shocker.
He might not be
No,
able to
I don't
shock
think
you.
no,
He
you
might be able to
can't.
just finger you.
Or maybe he
No,
can
he
just
definitely
shock
can't
you.
give the shocker.
Maybe
No.
he just
Why?
can
No,
shock
if you're missing
you.
2, there's no combination of like shocker
Yes,
that
right?
really.
I don't know.
Oh.
You can still do
No,
one finger in
the
each.
shocker is this.
Okay, but you could still
The
use.
shocker. What is that still like?
I
even
don't
a
think
thing?
anyone's ever.
It's like
given
that's just called
Nah, well, I
fingering
mean, I've,
now.
like-
You know what I mean?
Right.
This is just now fingering.
Yeah.